Hey guys, this is Gene at DNS Bait, and this report is current as of Friday the 25th here. We've had a pretty eventful week as far as fishing goes in town. Not a lot of guys participating, but the guys that were fishing did have some success. Over here on Lake Mendota, there's a few perch been showing up. There's still some guys fishing the weed lines, but the last couple of good reports I've had have been out in the deeper flats, out in the upper 20s, 30 foot of water. The west side of the lake seems to be where I've been getting the reports from most recently. Smallmouth have been still scattered along the weed lines. A couple guys I know have been fan casting the weed lines along like the north shore of the lake and also over in University Bay, and they've been taking a few nice bluegills and some nice crappies along those weed lines. They're not getting lots of fish, but the ones they're getting tend to be on the bigger side. Catfish have been a little quiet lately. A couple guys I did talk to caught some catfish. Actually caught them trolling crankbaits in about 30 feet of water. And while they've been doing a little trolling out there in the deeper water off the bars, they're still picking up an occasional walleye. And I did talk to a fellow, had a couple yesterday he caught that were in the lower to mid-20s. Over on Lake Monona, the bluegills are still out in that deeper water, suspended, out in 50-plus feet of water typically, and they're down 15 to 25 feet of water. Usually right out kind of in the middle of the lake. If you find those fish one day when you go out, that doesn't mean they're going to be right back in that same area. They could be a half a mile from there, so you got to look around a little bit, but once you do find them, they do seem to cooperate. Muskie action, the guys are telling me there's some action on Lake Monona. Some of the guys from shore over by Obrick Park have been having a little luck on pike and muskies. And the guys in boats have been fishing that end of the lake and also over on the Olin Park, Turville Point, John Nolan Drive over on that end, and occasionally having some success over in there. Lake Wabeesa has been a little quiet this week, although I have heard still some bluegills out there. A couple of guys I've been talking to have been using the bars, and they've been fishing in about 11 to 12 feet of water. Rocks seem to be helpful to hold those bluegills, and there have been a few crappies scattered on those bars. One of the guys told me they were fishing off the Green Lantern bar, and there were quite a few white bass and yellow bass in that area too. I really don't have a whole lot more for you. The guys shore fishing for gills have been doing okay over in Brittingham Bay area, over in Monona Bay, Brittingham Park. And so they're still fishing off the Monona Terrace wall and catching some bluegills, a few crappies. It's not fast and furious off the wall, but over in the bay seems to be pretty decent. That's about all I got for you here locally. Some of the guys have been going up to Crystal Lake. I don't hear too much going on over there. I do still hear some bluegills over on Rock Lake, some real nice fish, and I do still hear a few perch over on Beaver Dam Lake. So that's about all I got for you right now. If you got any questions, give me a call at the store. It's 608-241-4225. Thanks. Bye.